Grace, grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Ma'at hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated women just like you. Shout out to our brothers that's holding us down in the digital building. This is a space, and especially the Vicki Show, where we love us, some black men. I need somebody black, God today, God today, God today, God today, to talk black to me. This is a place where we appreciate black masculinity. Y'all hear me today. Queen Troy, I missed you too, beloved. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Just a little bit of housekeeping. We've got a show change today, as some of you may know. I've been missing you for the last few days, but there's been a whole lot of breaking news, a whole lot of stuff that I got to get caught up on because I missed you sometime last week and a little bit earlier this week, of course, Monday as well. But you all know when I'm dealing with medical issues and also personal issues and appointments, you know how it is. So I thank you so much for your fidelity, your patronage to the network as well as to me. Thank you so very much, beloved. Let's get on to this housekeeping so that we can get ready to talk about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, somebody talk black to me. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't, on the count of three, for those of you that haven't, and I don't know if the notifications went out or not, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving. On the count of three, would you hit that thumbs up button, especially if you're watching us on one of our YouTube platforms? And if you're watching us on one of our other platforms, please like, follow, and share. Are you ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. Shout out to my Instagram family. Instagram has been some days. They've been giving me the blues about trying to go live. So that's the reason why Instagram I hadn't been live in several days. But shout out to Instagram. Instagram, I want you to get ready to come on over, though, in just a moment to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. That's where I'm live right now because I'm going to need to use this device. By the way, family, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Are you ready? Also, be sure to text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Jamila and others said, miss you, Vicki. I missed you back. And I love you all so much. Thank you for missing me. And I missed you too, family. Also, let me make this announcement real quick so we can get ready to talk about there's some holes in this house. God, today. Let me just say trigger alert. I know some of you are like, well, we're going to have to wait to do the Cardi B, the Megan Thee Stallion, and these other funny looking, as one of them self-proclaimed legendary hoe. It's not a name I gave her. It's one that she gave herself. I was expecting to come in here and talk about there's some holes in the house and break down the metaphysics and the politics of what's going on. And it seems today, beloved, I'm still going to be talking about if there is a hole in the house. Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna get mad at me today, but trigger alert, trigger alert. So I'm going to go in, God willing, later on in the week on the Megan Thee Stallion and the Cardi B madness. Okay, would y'all give me a minute? And my commentary, my analysis is not going to be like you've been hearing around this place. Shout out to you, SMV, for your gift, for the first gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Shout out to my beautiful sister and supporter, Kim. Bless you so much, Kim. So family, I want to make this upper announcement real quick, and we're getting ready to get into it. Y'all know how we do it. Getting ready to get into it. Look at this curly braid just all over the place. Let me go ahead and fix it right now because I know a lot of people got stuff to say, but y'all better sit down because you know I don't suffer from low self-esteem. The more you talk about my hair, the more I'm gonna swing these braids. Shout out to you, Travanti, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Listen, you all know that once a week, each week, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing again my mastermind class. Those that are making the investment, they have a special going on right now where you can get started for $1, and it's a low cost monthly after that. The mastermind class is where you can experience me in a different light, where I'm talking about, I'm giving you one major spiritual principle every week, and I elaborate on it, and I'm there to do question and answer. But the gems that I'm dropping are powerful, and they are life-changing. And there have been so many testimonies about the spiritual life gems that I've been given. There have been so many testimonies, and it's real. I'm confident in what I bring you to the table because this is my assignment. Y'all play too much. So don't sleep on your sister, and don't trifle on my gift. Somebody talk black to me because I'm here to bless you. And so if you are interested in that spiritual connection, that metaphysical connection that has everything to do with your physical reality, tomorrow, this is a very sacred subject for me, but I'm pushing this now. ClubVicky.com, while I'm talking, ClubVicky.com is where you can sign up. But tomorrow I'm going to be talking about something that is extremely sacred, and it's something I never talk about a lot publicly, not in any detail. But I was moved and compelled to let you know that I'm going to be discussing my personal encounter, angelic encounter. So if you want to get insight based on my own story and it being connected to your purpose and destiny, you want to go to ClubVicky.com. Don't miss it tomorrow. ClubVicky.com. See, I don't play around. And this is not a place for somebody to come to who's not sure and they're questioning who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure. Then this is not the space for you. Lord, have mercy today. This isn't the space for you. But if you want to level up your life fully in terms of divine purpose, and make meaning of your reality. Y'all, I'm doing too much already. I'm just slinging into in rare form because I've been missing y'all. Y'all play too much. ClubVicky.com. Okay, enough of all that. All right, Instagram, I want y'all to get ready to come over to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Okay, Instagram, what y'all been talking about. Again, family, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Shout out to you, Philadelphia. It says Philadelphia loves Queen Vicky. Vicky loves Philadelphia. Sister, you're always telling the truth. Someone else says, I don't know why people be asleep when it comes to the truth. I know that's right, beloved. Well, I'm here to help to sound the alarm. Like it or lump it, baby. Unstoppable. Oh, y'all talk black to me. Okay, Instagram, I'm going to need to use this device. Now, let's talk. So surely you all have heard today about the breaking news, Kamala Harris. Did you? Joe Biden has chosen Kamala Harris as his vice president, as his vice presidential running mate. Of course, we've been giving Kamala Harris this work for a minute. Before I even came to FlyNubianQueenTV.com YouTube, I was inspiring some of the other queens on the other Fly Nubian network. Even before some of them started talking about Kamala Harris a couple of plus years ago, I was discussing Kamala Harris even before I came here to you. And I want to remind you of a few things and to let you know why he chose her, so that for the next 90 or so days, it may be less than that now, actually, leading up to the presidential candidate, we want to be sure to continue to control the narrative. Are y'all hearing me today? So I'm going to get ready to give you this work. What we are seeing, Black family, even with the advent of Cardi B, WAP, W-A-P. We're going to get into that later in the week, God willing. I was going to talk about it today, but we're going to talk about breaking news today. And Suki, is that the young lady? That's the other lady's name, Suki and stuff. Suki with the good coochie, she calls it. By the way, fam, if you have children, some of this might be explicit today, not because your sister is ratchet. Because you all know there's a lot of Cardi B's on social media too. There's a Cardi B in the White House today. A political Cardi B. Watch this. So you all know that we're getting ready to get into that. But I'm going to give you a different perspective on it. So you do not want to miss that, God willing, tomorrow. Again, I was preparing totally for it today. And it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. I've invited Mr. Cohen, Leor Cohen, on Twitter and stuff. I invited Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders and them. And of course, I tagged the lady who says she's got the good coochie and stuff, and Cardi B and all that. So you all feel free to follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. That's my last name first, because I posted it there. And you all, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, tag everybody that you know to tell them to be sure to tune in. Are y'all ready? So Vicky, let's get on with the get on. Kamala Harris. As we see the rise, we're seeing that with this WAP situation, these black looking women are being elevated by white mainstream America. They are being elevated and giving a large platform, a large voice, a large check. Are y'all hearing me today? Large sponsorship. And much influence, to the chagrin of those of you that are still in your right mind. Oh, I'm going to talk about it in the week, Vicky. Don't go too much into tomorrow's topic. It was really supposed to be today's topic. You are seeing the black woman being pushed up and elevated, while at the same time, Vicky, you already screaming, while at the same time seeing a strategic attack on black man, black manhood, and black masculinity. Am I talking right? This is not by accident. So in Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallion's new song, you hear an old song in the background saying, are there some hoes in this house? Are there some hoes in the house? While I'm going to wait to discuss that, God willing, tomorrow, because today's show is going to be short because I'm giving you breaking news. The question still stands with politics and this vice presidential candidate. Are there still some hoes in this house? Now, y'all know I just came up with this just before the show because the news just came out about an hour or two ago, and I was one of the first ones to break the news on Twitter. Shout out to you, HP, for your gift. He says, reveal the truth, Warrior Queen. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. HP, you're always a major financial giver along with some of our other ones, but I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Family, don't forget, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. Like I said, I don't know if they've given us the notifications have gone out or not or whatnot. It don't matter. Vicky's going to give this breaking news, and I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all hearing me today? I had to sit up somewhere with this little health issue. Y'all know I don't sleep through the night and stuff, having all kinds of symptoms. Before I even came on, I'm just putting all my business out there. Got a call from the pharmacy trying to get me on this other medicine that don't even work, and your sister might be looking at major surgery soon. I've been trying to avoid all of that, but I'm coming to give you this word today. Shout out to you, Anthony, for your $50 gift. Feeling your energy. Thank you for keeping me spiritually connected. You are so welcome. It's my privilege. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I don't say that for no sympathy. I say that to let you know how serious I take my assignment and what we're doing. I say that to you because I want you guys to know that we're in serious times and we're making a mark on the world that can't be erased. I always let you guys know that because we are at war and there's a changing of the gods and goddesses. I know you're in labor, but I know it's pain. I know it's bloodshed. I know it's difficulty, but I'm reminding you here. I'm here to let you know that you're getting ready to birth something. These are labor pains that the black family is feeling today. This ain't about feeling sorry for Vicky. But the rise of the black woman, you're seeing the black woman being targeted specifically. And at the same time where they appear to be elevating the black woman, y'all better talk black to me. While they appear to be elevating the black woman, at the same time, they're trying to diminish the black man. Shout out to you, Viva. Saying tap, 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 Vicky Dillard about that wop, wop, wop. I know that's right. Listen up. Shout out to you, Twin, and others. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Instagram, I'm going to need to use this device. Instagram, I know y'all can't even see me anyway because I'm swinging this device all over the place with all this hollering I'm doing. So Instagram, come on over to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Come on over to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Don't forget, family, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. But don't forget tomorrow, clubvicky.com. I'm going to be talking about a personal experience that I've had with angels. And I'm not just talking about some woo-woo spooky stuff just to be talking about it. I'm specifically talking about it as it relates to your purpose, what success looks like for you individually based on your gifts, your talents, and your holy mission. Listen, clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com. Thank you, Shalina. Thank you, Life Department. Y'all giving today. Keep on giving, Black family. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You're supporting Black media, and you're continuously making fat our war chest. Now, Vicky, get on back with it. Get on. All right, Instagram, flynubianqueentv.com. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. So while it appears that the Black woman is being elevated, your Cardi B's are being elevated, your Sukis are being elevated, your Megan Thee Stallions are being elevated. Watch this. Now everybody's excited over the last couple of hours or so, now that Joe Biden has announced Kamala Harris. Everybody's excited because what are they saying again now? Oh, this is the time for the Black woman. The Black woman is being elevated. Y'all, I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you. Give me a second so I can finish posting this on Instagram to let them know to come on over. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, family. Would you do that while I'm doing that real quick? Are y'all hearing me today? So yes, Vicky's going to speak straight words. Vicky's going to speak straight words, and I'm going to talk to you, beloved, about world affairs. So it seems like that the Black woman is being elevated right now in this time, right? By the way, family, I'm drinking out of my mug that you can get at our store at shopfnq.com. Go to shopfnq.com if you want to get a gift for your woman, for your daughter, for your niece. Somebody talk Black to me. For any female that's in your life, your little church, youth, Sunday school girls and so forth, Girl Scouts and stuff. Family, you can get all kinds of stuff at shopfnq.com. That's shopfnq.com. Listen, let me finish putting this up real quick. As you keep giving us a thumbs up, liking, and sharing. Y'all gonna all right. Thank you so much for your patience while I put that together, family. Thank you so much. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. So Jim Crow Joe just picks Kamala Harris. And what did I just say a few minutes ago? I said it seems like everybody's excited because it looks like the Black woman is being elevated. But the question is, why are these particular Black-looking Black women? Because many of these women that they're calling Black women, they're not foundational Black Americans. Y'all know I believe and love my Black family all across the world. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I embrace the Black diaspora. Y'all know that, right? But you also know that in America, foundational Black Americans have a unique history with this beast. It's a bit more involved, and it's a bit more long lasting. And we have an understanding. We not only have a foresight and information about this enemy, we have insight about this open enemy. Insight means we have an understanding of the inner workings of this enemy, which is why they often pick some of you that's from another country so that you can come here and undermine us. They give you visas because they know they can use that as a type of chain to control you. So you're not going to come here and stand in solidarity with us as it relates to white supremacy, because you're going to be too worried that they're going to snatch your visa. So you come here, some of you, and do a whole lot of loud, outlandish cooning and stuff like that, on behalf of white supremacy. You come here and become Aunt Jemimas and Sambos and butter biscuits and bones and biscuits. I'm gonna need some bones in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. You are willing to come here, even though most of your countries that you say you're fleeing from is in shambles. You didn't have the wherewithal to fix wherever it is that you came from, but many of you come here and start pointing your fingers in our face, talking down to us. But why are you doing it? You're doing it on behalf of Zaddy. Let's talk about the political zaddies today. Somebody put Zaddy in the chat. Now, I don't know if I didn't call you the C word. I said that you do coon ing. Y'all know we give out those awards on the Vicky Show. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. So some of you are compromised. So no disrespect to Kamala Harris, but Kamala Harris's daddy, her black father, who she doesn't seem to have a good relationship with. In fact, even though her father was involved in her life for a period of time, she doesn't express that very often. She, in fact, refers to her mom as what? A single mother. But her father, I believe, is from Jamaica, the Caribbean, and her mother is an Indian. Somebody talk black to me. Somebody talk black to me. Barack Hussein Obama was not a foundational black American. Obama's mama was white. Is that right, family? And his father was from Africa. And once again, you see that dynamic where he doesn't have a good relationship with his father, wrote a whole book about it. And then we see Barack come bringing his funny looking self to America and disrespecting foundational black Americans or strong black masculine men like Reverend Jeremiah Wright and disrespecting strong black masculine men like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Am I connecting the dots for you? So you all know I love my international family. It's in our best interest to unify, but don't be used, black family, coming over here to point your nose to look your nose down at us and point your finger to us and disrespect us because your zaddy is coming and allowing you to come experience the American dream off of our American nightmare. I'm going to need somebody black to talk black to me. I hope Simone Sanders is watching today. I hope Kareem Jean-Pierre is watching today. I hope Kamala is watching. I hope Angela Yee is watching. I hope Angela Rye is watching. I hope Joy Reid is watching or will be watching in their staff. Y'all can send them the link. I hope all of these types that are excited about the Kamala Harris, I hope y'all are watching today. Now, Vicky, what you going to talk about? Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking the shirt. I missed y'all. Oh, we're going to get it popping. I know we're totally changed the subject today, but don't miss tomorrow because I'm getting ready to go in and we're going to discuss the secret, what's hidden behind the WAP, the Cardi B, the Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, I mean, and my analysis ain't finna be like nobody else's, baby. Somebody talk black to me. I'm finna give you what the spirit says is behind this. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Listen. So Joe Biden decides to pick Kamala Harris. You all are excited because you're saying that this is the time for the black woman to be elevated. But my question is, these black women that they're giving these positions to, these black women that they're giving all this airtime to, these checks to, why are they elevating them? Y'all know I just got this word just before I came on because this was breaking news. We were supposed to have been talking about somebody else. So you know I'm finna give you what God done said, right? I don't care if you call yourself spiritual or not. Sit your funny looking self down. Those of you that don't have a spiritual connection and don't believe in that kind of talk, go somewhere else for the Vicky Show. There's some other queens on Fly Nubian Queen that you might want to tap into. But your life is in shambles right now without it. Just because your open enemy made a mess over the black arts doesn't mean we throw all of that goodness away. And based on that perspective and our divine alignment is how we built divine civilizations and how we ran the world. You better go sit your funny looking self down. Black people, we're not like everybody else. The solution for somebody else, the remedy for somebody else, the elixir for somebody else, the prescription for somebody else is not like ours. We are exceptional. And what's required for us is unlike anybody else. So I'm going to give you the physical and the metaphysical. Slowness. Y'all know I shout out my Moor brothers and sisters, my Hebrew brothers and sisters, my Islamic brothers and sisters, my Christian brothers and sisters, my atheist brothers and sisters, my agnostic brothers and sisters. What are the rest of y'all? Buddhist, Hindu, animist. Y'all know I don't discriminate because I see a common thread in our blackness. And I don't throw my brothers and sisters away, and I don't make fun, as you notice, I don't make fun of your spirituality or your religion. I understand it's the thing that's been effectively used against us by our open enemy because he knows the specialness and the power of it, which is why he tapped it into, he messed with it in the first place to corrupt it. But you don't understand that's a part of your superpower. And as long as you don't know how to tap into it and marry it to the physical, you're going to forever be held back and not have the divine advantages that you're entitled to. I'm going to need a couple of thousand, y'all, to talk black to me. Now, Vicky, get on with the get on. Vicky, get on with the get on. So y'all excited that they're elevating the black woman, right? Let me tell you something. But why are you excited? Why are you excited saying it's the first black woman for this? I'm so happy that Cardi is shaking her tail and Megan Thee Stallion and all of these other self-proclaimed legendary hoes. That's not a phrase that I use. Y'all know I don't talk like that. That's a literal phrase that one of the females on that video refers to herself as a legendary hoe. I lie not. The problem that I have with this whole situation, in part, in relevant part, is that they are elevating the black woman for the white world. They are elevating the Cardis, the Megan Thee Stallions, y'all ain't gonna like this, the Kamala Harrises, the Joy Reids, for white zaddy. God today. And they give you money for a new wardrobe, Joy Reid, and to get your hair and some makeup done. I understand you, girl. I'm a girl. I like to get, look cute and stuff as much as I can. Shoot, somebody talk like to me. They give you a little check and stuff because you are a predictable negress. You can be counted on to toe the line for white supremacy. You can be counted on, watch this, to still believe. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all know I just got this a few minutes because the bruise just broke 2 hours ago. You can be counted on, Joy. You can be counted on, Kamala, because you are still promoting the efficacy of Babylon. Woo-wee! You still believe that America is the great. You are still out there talking about Rome and Babylon. Ha! Y'all play too much. So yes, let's give you a show. Let's make Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion front and center. Vicky, why are you bringing up Cardi B in the context of politics? Y'all know I don't play. Vicky, why are you bringing up Cardi B in the context of politics? I thought we were talking about Joe Biden, right? I thought we were talking about Joe Biden's pick. I thought we were talking about politics and presidential. So what does Cardi B have to do with this? Everything, beloved. Can I put you on game? Revelation 18 says, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, are y'all ready for this? Babylon the Great, which America is a derivative of. When you study the succession of America and how she comes through Rome, Babylon, and these other white, beastly nations and empires, America, the greatest nation ever, the most powerful, the richest. Watch this, because you got to decode scripture. You can't take the interpretation of your open enemy. Babylon, the great is fallen, it repeats, and watch this, and is become the habitation of devils. God, today, I didn't call you that. I'm reading scripture. By the way, let me give you this disclaimer. All opinions and commentary that's expressed here are not necessarily those of the network, but they are my own. Those of the network of FlyNubianQueenTV.com or our many affiliates where my show is often replayed. Just want to put that out there, beloved. Are y'all hearing me today? The scripture says, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. The scripture uses terms like animals to describe a certain what characteristic of a people and a power. So it's not that Vicky's calling someone out of their name. I am being consistent with scripture so that you are focused on and understand that it's pointing to a certain type of power and how they rule. God, today. What is America? America, in one part of scripture, doesn't just call it Babylon. It calls her Mystery Babylon. Why does she call her Mystery Babylon? Because America doesn't go by the old name of Babylon, but she is a derivative or a descendant of Babylon and the way and the manner in which they ruled. Are y'all hearing me today? Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations, y'all watch this, no other nation influences any other nation like anybody else, right? Baby, you ain't gonna get this from Rachel Maddow show, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, them not getting ready to give you this kind of news. I'm giving you the news you can use for real. I'm giving you the news from a spiritual place from the scriptures where we scripted this long time ago. The analysis I'm giving you is telling you the end from the beginning, slowness. Somebody talk black to me. I'll put this knowledge against any day of the week, and I'm clear. And I am so certain in what I tell you, and my words will not fall to the ground. Why will they not fall to the ground, Vicky? Because they're not my own. God, today. Fix this curl. And let me hit this gavel. Y'all know this is a whole other gavel because y'all know I broke the soundboard of the, for those of you that don't know, I broke the soundboard of the other gavel we had. And right when I ordered myself this, and I also gave this as I gave a gavel as a gift to someone else, a brother sent me another gavel that I keep in my special meditation place. And I shared that on my Instagram page at Vicky X Diller. Go to Instagram if you want to see that. It's a few posts back, Vicky X Diller. Watch this. But y'all know that thing broke because we've accomplished those words that we've been decreeing. For y'all that don't get that, I had to get rid of the sounding board. It literally broke. But that's okay, because that means we've been accomplished and successful in how we've been influencing and impacting all kinds of people, places, and things. Not things, things. That's from the dictionary. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Vicky, get on with the breaking news. Oh, I already am giving you the breaking news. Watch this. America, the most powerful, the most influential nation on the planet, right? What does it say? Verse 3. Verse 2 is talking about what? Babylon, America, mystery Babylon. In another place in scripture calls it mystery Babylon. Why? It's fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils. It's where devils live. Watch this. And a hole of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Y'all keep in mind the Cardi B's of the world are making the stallions, and not just them. Keep in mind the Donald Trumps, because Donald Trump is a political whore. And then you've got some of your other black leaders who've done some good things for Black America, but they're caping for some of these unclean and hateful birds. They're making confusing what's not confusing. And I'm going to break it down tomorrow. Y'all play too much. You can miss tomorrow if you want to. Watch this. But verse 3 says this. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. What are we talking about? The scriptures are still talking about this mystery Babylon, right? And the scriptures are using coded language, hidden language, symbolic language, right? To describe the manner in which this nation and this people operates. Talk black to me. For all nations, it's not just that mystery Babylon. What other nation is more powerful and more influential than America? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth, those are your political leaders, right? Have committed fornication with her. How many other nations of the world have been lulled by the power, wooed by the power of America, and they haven't stood up to America and done what they were supposed to do because of the godless influence of America? And I'm not using the word godless in a strict religious term. When I'm talking about God for my intelligent black people, what are we talking about on the Vicky Show when we're talking about God? We're talking about ones with what? Force and power, right? America, what? Was considered the greatest fallen, right? Watch this. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Y'all play too much. Verse 4. This is for you, black man. This is for you, black woman. You can act like what Kamala is doing is normal and good for us. You can act like WAP is good for us, and that's black female empowerment and liberation with your slow self. I know there's other black women who look like me that's telling you what Cardi's doing is not a big deal. I'm going to break it down for you. It ain't even about Cardi. Watch me break it down for you. But I'm not fixing the cake for that madness because it's more dangerous than you know. Watch this. Verse 4 says this. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, you black man, you black woman, because you ain't like everybody else in the land of mystery Babylon. Verse 4, what does it say, y'all? Come out of her, my people. God, today. I just got this word just before. Y'all see, I changed everything I was supposed to talk about. I'm getting ready to go deep on the walk tomorrow. That was supposed to be for today. This is for you all today. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. The word sin, I don't even want you to see the word sin in the sense that this action is wrong, that action is wrong, that behavior is wrong, that behavior is right. Not just in that sense. Sin comes from a term, an ancient term of archery. The word sin means to miss the mark. So don't get overly religious on me to where you cut off what I'm trying to say and you miss where I'm going. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen, slowness. Now you can listen to all these other black feminists if you want to. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. What does sin mean? To miss the mark. That's an archery term. When they would get ready to shoot their bows. When you miss the target, God, today. Can y'all put me some targets in the chat? Y'all be like, Vicky, why you be doing all this? My pedagogy, my didactic style, my manner of teaching is different from other people. And I don't apologize. It's just how he made me. Forgive me. It's just how he made me. There are other queens. If Vicky don't flow with you, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Somebody was shouting me out on another big platform the other day. And then while the brother was shouting me out and people was giving me love, somebody else had to throw one of my haters in the chat, in the thing. It don't hurt my feelings, beloved, if you flow with somebody else. And you don't even have to make no announcement to say, well, Vicky don't do it for me. Baby, I don't suffer from so low self-esteem like that. You do know that there's about 7 point some odd billion people on the planet. You do know that, right? So if about 50 of them people on the planet is a part of my tribe, Vicky is still making an impact on who she's supposed to be reaching. Sit your funny looking self down. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this, watch this. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Not everybody else. Let them fall by America's plague, COVID-19. God today. See, Black family, when you hear me, when I did the shows busting the fraud that Dr. Fauci is, his complicity in some of this mess. When you guys hear me talk about the lies that they're telling us about COVID-19, and then you hear me tell you to take precautions, because Black folk COVID-19 problems are not white folk COVID-19 problems. Whatever stats and stuff, that ain't got nothing to do with you by itself. As Minister Farrakhan has made plain, COVID-19 is a plague from God. Vicky, what does this have to do with Babylon the Great? America has fallen. What does this have to do with Cardi B and politics and Kamala Harris? Watch this. COVID-19 is a plague from God that has shown the utter weaknesses of that Babylon that you once called great. Oh my God, that's good. COVID-19 is revealing the fault lines in America's education system, her economic system, her pharmaceutical industry, Wall Street's complicity, Big Pharma, the medical industry, and the world is laughing at America. And while other parts of the world that have much smaller nations, fewer scholars and scientists and doctors, they're making greater headway in many places in America. But COVID-19 is being strategically used by God to reveal the utter weaknesses of this Babylon the Great. Somebody talk Black to me. The news you get on COVID can't just be normal stats, statistics, and stuff. For Black people, I ain't talking about everybody else. For you, chosen Black man, you chosen Black woman, this is bigger than what the world is telling you. Back to this. Come out of her, my people, that ye may not be partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. So some of the stuff that you're dealing with right now is because you, Kamala, God today, some of you boot-licking bones and biscuit Negroes and Negresses that's believing all up in Jim Crow and still think that your votes without a demand for reparations for Black folk, you still think doing the same old, same old, same old. Isn't that the definition of insanity? When you do the same thing expecting a different result? Slowness. Can I get some turtles in the chat? Watch this. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Why? Because her sins have reached up to heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Verse 6, reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. Shout out to you, Desiree, for your gift. Thank you for your voice being heard around the world. Thank you. Or whatever the last part, New Orleans or whatever it said. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Thank you for putting the turtles in the chat. Watch this. Now that I've said that, this article that was written, what's today? The 11th, right? Or so. This piece was just written a couple of days ago. Family, keep liking and sharing. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, on the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button if you're watching us on FlyNewBeQueenTV.com or one of our YouTube affiliates. And if you're watching us on another platform, please make sure that you follow, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Would you? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And everybody, make sure that you slam that subscribe button. You've helped us reach on FlyNubianQueenTV.com over 117,000 subscribers. And I forget how many subscribers we have on some of our other platforms and affiliates. So family, we are reaching in total a large group of people. And we're not reaching them so that I can flap my booty cheeks, baby, and tell you I got good coochie. I got something else that's good. Somebody talk black to me. But it's still a question, even with Kamala, if there's a hole in the White House in a minute. God, today, I'm speaking with you in plain words today. See, the issues of black people, I'm not getting ready to be talking all sweet and kind and confusing you about stuff. The question with Kamala, is there going to be a hole in the White House? Political hole, that is. And at the end of the day, whether it's Cardi, Meg the Stallion, or it's Kamala, it all has to do with what? You being used, black woman, to cape for zaddy. And some of you negresses, some of you the helps, some of you Aunt Jemimas are all too happy to oblige this white man. And I'm here to call you out today. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Cardi B, this is a piece that was just written a couple of days ago. I think the link is going to be in the chat in just a moment. Y'all see the name of what is it? What does this piece say? Y'all know I just put this together just a few minutes ago before I had to come on the show. The news just broke. I broke it on Twitter. I posted that what I was supposed to be talking about today about WAP and Meg the Stallion. I was getting ready to break it all down for y'all today. But I had to shift. Spirit told me to shift, so I shifted. This is on everybody's mind, but I want to give the right perspective before y'all start to digest this thing the wrong way. Shout out to you, Black Mama. I love you, Black Mama. Y'all bless Black Mama. She's one of my sisters that holds me down in a secret, righteous army. That sister be sneaking blessing me. What does this piece say? Cardi B says she's spoken to Joe Biden and told him we don't want no false promises. Did you all hear what I just read? I said Cardi B says she's spoken to Joe Biden and told him we don't want no false promises. The first question I have with the advent of the WAP, which I'm going to break all that down tomorrow. What is a Cardi B? An admitted, not an accused, not an alleged. Cardi B is an admitted sexual predator. She admits that she robs men. She admits that she will use a trans to get back at them if they cross her. She admits that she will commit sexual assault against a black man. So the question becomes, what is Jim Crow Joe doing on the phone with a Cardi B, a legendary hoe? Somebody talk black to me. I'm sorry for screaming. I missed y'all. I've been gone for days. What is Joe Biden, I said? What is Joe Biden doing on the phone with a legendary hoe? I'm asking a question. What is it about this presidential candidate that jumped over other intelligent black women to give audience to someone who would be president of the United States? But you don't see Joe Biden giving that kind of love to masculine black men. What is Joe Biden doing talking to a legendary hoe? The question today, and y'all know this is fresh off the press from Spirit because the news just broke. You know I'm supposed to be talking about something else today. So the question is there going to be a hoe? I'm talking about a spirit of hoe in the White House. Listen, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Watch this. And look at her. Look, look, look. I think she was on the Breakfast Club the other day too, talking about she met with Joe Biden. But I want y'all to listen to this piece. I'm reading from nme.com. The link should be in the chat. Watch this. Gave these links out just at the last minute to one of the moderators. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know the news just broke. It's not possible that I could have prepared for this in advance. Cardi B has revealed that she has spoken to Joe Biden, and she told him that if he wants people to vote for him, we don't want no false promises. Speaking in a new interview, the rapper who released her new track, WAP, I'm going to talk to you about what what WAP means, with Megan Thee Stallion earlier this week, discussed the presumptive Democratic candidate, the upcoming election, and the urgent need to vote. What is a legendary hoe talking to who could be the president, the next president of the United States, about the upcoming election? Keep listening. Asked how she felt about being stuck with Biden after Bernie Sanders, who she originally voiced support for, dropped out of the race, Cardi said, quote, "I'm salty, but I'm okay," before revealing, "I spoke to Joe Biden." This caricature of a woman, God, today, I don't want to confuse her with one for real. No disrespect. But this caricature of a woman who brags about sexually assaulting and being a predator, preying on presumably mostly black men, robbing them, and then making sure that they're also raped by a trans, her words, not mine, gets the audience of a presidential candidate, Joe Biden. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Cardi then appearing to clam up as if someone behind the camera was telling her not to disclose the conversation between the two. After being asked to elaborate further about host Charlemagne the God, she eventually went into more detail. Quote, "What I'm saying is that I know him," she continued. "I always felt like Biden balanced Obama because I thought he was conservative, and that's what swayed the conservative votes, the ones in the middle. Knowing him and everything, I think he's getting it, and I think he understands the people's pain. He's getting what we want. People think we want so much, but we really want, but what we really, but we want really simple things if you really think about it." Now, Cardi B has shouted out Roland Martin. What's our dear sister's name? Our beautiful sister. What's our beautiful sister's, the activist name? Tamika Mallory. Y'all know I have mad respect for Tamika Mallory. But she loves those two people, individuals. I've seen her being social with them on social media. And your sister Vicky just remained quiet. Before WAP, y'all play too much. But the problem with this issue is not just that she met with Joe, she talked to Joe Biden recently. How many of you all remember the Vicky show I did many, many moons ago about the interview that she did with Bernie Sanders? How many of y'all remember that? How many of you all remember the interview that she did with Bernie Sanders in a nail salon? I'm gonna need somebody black to talk black to me. This caricature of a black woman is called upon by white men that have no love for our black men. Shout out to you, Kim. Kim is my other secret sister. Oh, I love you. I bless your gift, queen, 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, family. Every one of you, make sure that you hit subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen. And so we're back at Kamala. What does Joe Biden have in common with Kamala Harris and Cardi B? These are individuals that have no love for black men. Somebody said, prove it, Vicky, which I've already done. How many shows have I done on Kamala? I told you I was talking about Kamala and inspired other Fly Nubian queens a couple of plus years ago before I even came to YouTube. They started talking about it too. Kamala incarcerated and punished more black men than anybody else as prosecutor, as AG. Joe Biden legislated the destruction of the black man in modern history more than anybody that you know. And Cardi B has no love for black men because we know what did she do to them? What does she believe in doing to them? Primarily and mostly robbing them, setting them up with a trans to get back at them. And sexually assaulting them. So they got a lot together. They got a lot in common. Are there some hoes gonna be in the White House? Is the question. You see what I'm saying? It's the question. The question today is gonna be some hoes in the White House. That's what I'm asking. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. Cardi said she told the former vice president that he should listen to the people's demand. I tried to let him know, like, listen, we don't want no false promises. We don't want no fake S to get people voting. This is what we want. Please make it happen. This outdoors, this piece of outside woman who believes in destroying our black men. See, I wouldn't even be tripping with her so much if that's really what you did, homegirl, and you show some respect for your people. But because we know you don't have no love for our men, Hamp, I love you back. Love you, Vicky. Let them know. And because I know you don't love black women because you called us what? Sisters, what are some of the names that Cardi B called us? I'm going to need some black melanin women to tell me, what did this black woman caricature of a female? What are some of the names that she's referred to us black women as? Please let me know today. Roaches. Come on, keep it on. Come on. Thank you. But this is who Bernie Sanders, who is anti-reparations, and who Joe Biden calls. But what does Cardi have to do with Kamala? Well, y'all know I don't play. Y'all play too much. This is, I had to get this together just before the show. Breaking news. Y'all know I wasn't supposed to be talking about this today. This is a word for y'all. Monkeys. She called us monkeys and roaches. Is that right? See, it's not just what she do for a living, for her career. Thumbs up. Thank you for your gifts. It's not just because she decides to open up her legs to pay her rent and stuff. She has a deep hate and antipathy for black women by calling us roaches and monkeys, among other things. And she has no love for the black men, presumably many of which are her clients, because she believes that if they do her wrong, she's going to get a trans to rape them. And she believes in robbing them and also sexually assaulting them and drugging them. She said that out of her mouth. I've done plenty of shows on it, giving you the receipts, and I let you listen to her voice. But this is who White Zaddy calls upon for attention. Are you connecting the dots? This is who Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders reaches out to. Black-looking women who they can count on to disrespect black men. Are y'all paying attention? So these are the women that are worthy to be elevated and to get this kind of access because they're going to use their influence on behalf of white supremacy. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Y'all play too much. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. Send this link to every one of them. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Y'all know I believe in crossing my T's and dotting my I's. Shout out to you, Destin, for your gift. We love you in Florida. I love you back. Forgive me, all of y'all other ones that have been given and financially give. Y'all know that God sees and everybody else who's in the chat sees your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so much. Why did you read that, Vicky? So Joe Biden is trying to see, I got a horrible reputation right now. I'm not finna get ready to give these Negroes no reparations. Right? Not getting ready to give them that. So what negress can I call upon to do my bidding? What Abilene can I call upon that's getting ready to say, you is kind? See, that's what Kamala, the reason why Joe Biden picked Kamala is because she getting ready to do the political. Say it with me, family. Y'all know how we do it. Why did he pick Kamala? Because Kamala is getting ready to do the political. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. Joe Biden picked a black-looking woman so that she can be an apologist for him when he doesn't give us reparations. Vicky, what makes you think that Kamala, she's surely Kamala, she's black. Vicky, Kamala is black. How can you say that? What makes you think that Kamala won't give us reparations, Vicky? Vicky, why would you say, Vicky, we've been missing you for the last few days. I know you've been gone for a minute, but you done come back to the show and lost your mind. Why are you acting like this woman is not going to give us the central issue? What makes you think, Vicky, that Kamala is not going to push for reparations? What makes you think that, Vicky? Well, I don't know. Could it be this? Can y'all hear this? Could it be this? Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Let me get my sound together. Did I turn it on? Let me get my thing together. I know y'all like, Vicky, I can't answer that question if you didn't turn it on or off. There we go. Watch this. What makes you think Joe Biden is under a lot of pressure to get a real black economic agenda? Reparations for black folk in America. How do you know Kamala is not how do you know it's going to be a problem with Kamala? Well, could it be in February of 2019? Could it be Kamala was doing an interview and said this?
Again, we had over 200 years of slavery.
Could it be?
We had Jim Crow for almost a century.
Watch this.
Do you support reparations for Black people?
Well, listen, again, we had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century.
Y'all play too much.
We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country.
Really?
And in particular, Black people have not. And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the LIFT Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will
listen, family. The question was about reparations for Black people. Listen.
Benefit and uplift 60% of Black families who are in poverty.
So by default, it affects Black families, but
by default,
there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain.
She said no. when the lady was trying to clarify, when Kamala was trying to do a finesse, when Kamala was refusing to directly answer the question, I'm gonna need somebody black to talk black to me. When Kamala was refusing to specifically answer the question about black reparations for black people, the sister went right back around and said, so there's no specific. So she said by default, but there's no specific. She says, no, but listen.
Policies. When you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities, and we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this: any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm only going to do something. She ain't never been more sister girl in her life. I'm scared that you might have missed this. I've done plenty of shows on this. This isn't new for Vicky. I told you I've been talking about her before they brought me to Fly Nubian Queen TV on YouTube. I was helping to inspire some of the other queens a couple of years ago to talk about this subject. Even before I came here. I'm scared that you might have missed that when she was running for president. This was just from last year. You all listen again.
Oh, because whatever, let's be clear about that.
Listen.
Let's really be clear about that.
Listen to high pitch.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people.
I'm going to just say I'm going to do something like that. Girl, she was sister girl in it, wasn't she? And she became sister girl. She hit a high pitch. Y'all hit a high pitch. She became a soprano. She hit that high octave to make a high point of hell no to Black reparations. So Joe Biden finds a friend in Kamala.
No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because
she said no. The sister girl came when she was trying to put Black people in their place. So she's going to help Zaddy. She's going. This is what gets me about y'all and these and caping for white men over your own brothers. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing, family. Don't forget Club Vicky tomorrow, clubvicky.com, my exclusive mastermind class where I'm going to be answering your questions. But tomorrow is a very special spiritual subject where I'm going to be talking about angels. I'm going to be talking to you specifically about one of several encounters that I had with an angel years ago and how it has everything to do with my purpose that I'm manifesting right now. You don't want to miss that tomorrow for a very low fee. I love people that invest in this kind of stuff because, see, when you invest in your spiritual life, that means that you take it seriously enough so that you're not going to come to the class just, well, let me see what she got to say. Don't come to no clubvicky.com. Let me see. No, I don't believe in that. You better come because you know you finna get something that's going to change your life. Clubvicky.com. Now that I'm done with that, listen. So Joe Biden finds a friend in a Black woman who is hostile to reparations. She's going to serve as cover for Joe Biden's furthering of benign neglect policies. So some of you funny looking Black women that was out there y'all saw all them Black women that was doing that was op-eds demanding that Joe Biden pick a Black woman. I was never excited about no Black woman being picked as a VP. Why? Because I told you a long time ago that if he chooses a Black woman, she's just going to be an apologist for Joe Biden's campaign. She's going to serve as cover for his benign neglect policies and his anti-Black disposition. Every powerful policy that we're going to demand. Because see, some of you are going to be so happy that Trump is out if he wins. Some of you all are going to be so happy that Trump is out. You are going to totally forget about policy and demands. Some of you Negroes are so immature. You're so happy about superficial political chicken fries, fish fries and stuff. And politicians coming to your church and putting on robes and singing Amazing Grace. Don't make me, where my altos at? Come on, y'all. Y'all who are new, you don't know how we do it on the Vicky Show. I've been talking about the Obamas long before the scandalous stuff. Long before Joe Biden I've been talking about politics because of its relevancy and how they've been using Obama and Michelle Obama to pimp black folk. Where my altos at? Y'all already know what I'm getting ready to do. Where my tenors at? What did they have Obama do? Remember, Obama wasn't showing up to do nothing substantial for black folks. He didn't give us no tangibles. LGBT gays got tangibles. Immigrants got tangibles. General white people got tangibles. God, today. Wall Street got tangibles. Wall Street stole more wealth under the Obama administration because of the Great Recession than at any other time in modern history for black people. That was one of the greatest transfers of wealth, also better known as transfers of theft, a theft transfer, where black folks, we disproportionately lost more wealth under the Great Recession than any other group of people in terms of, I'm talking about proportionate size to our numbers. Obama wasn't talking about, Obama's administration didn't punish any white supremacists that murdered all of our black brothers and sisters that were dying at the hands of these race soldiers under his administration. Obama didn't hold George Bush's regime accountable for their murder of our global brothers and sisters around the world. Remember Obama, even though we had evidence that they were committing torture and all of that with the illegal wars and stuff, what did Obama come in there and do? He said, that's the past. We're not going to look into that. And Obama didn't stop there. Who did Obama give some of the highest presidential awards to? Didn't he give it to Bush one? He gave it also to one of the Reagan people too. Nancy Reagan's funny looking self. The just say no, the everybody that's anti-black, Obama blessed them, helped them, and rewarded them. While he was doing that, at the same time, he disconnected himself, distanced himself from Minister Farrakhan, and distanced himself and gave his own pastor the middle finger. So for black masculine men, he dissed. But for white men who are responsible for the undoing of black folk, he shrugs his shoulders. And that's the problem that I have with the Kamalas, the Scamalas and stuff, is that you all will make all kinds of justifications for that white supremacist that's Joe Biden. And not just her. I be watching some of my black sisters who out there on the front lines, some of my black sisters that are talking heads, that are, what's the other words I'm looking for? Your black leaders and so forth. Sis, I've been seeing how quiet you black women are when it came down to these white supremacists that were lying, calling our black brothers anti-Semitic, trying to destroy their careers. I saw how quiet you were, sis. But I saw them same sisters give Joe Biden the benefit of the doubt. God, today. I saw some of you same sisters, Angela Rye, who disrespected Minister Farrakhan, dogged him out. But in that same interview that you did with Charlemagne the God, with Charlemagne need to go sit his funny looking self down somewhere. I know Charlemagne shouted me out. I love him for that. Thank you. Thank you. But let's keep it real. Tell the truth, shame the devil. When you was in that little interview with Charlemagne, that y'all little sibling rivalry little podcast they did together, while she was disrespecting Minister Farrakhan, lying on Minister Farrakhan, while they're giving the middle finger to black masculine men, have you noticed that them same sisters keep talking about, well, we got to get Joe Biden in, though. That was the past from a long time ago. He's going to make changes. That's what makes me sick about some of you. You black feminist. You quiet when it comes down to black masculine men, but you give your zaddies the benefit of the doubt. You forgive and you forget, but you stay silent or you jump in, Jamil Hill, which is why your sister was pleased to give you some work. Ain't Jemima Hill? Ain't Jemima Hill dogged out Minister Farrakhan, called him vile, and she didn't just dog out Minister Farrakhan, she dogged out the black community at large. Remember when Jamil Hill, not too long ago, said that black folks could be culturally arrogant after they were lying, calling us, we who are the most religious, the most humble, we who are the most forgiving people on the planet, we who allowed you to slap us, to water hose us, to lynch us, to murder us, and we, unlike any other group of people on the planet, still walk about amongst our tormentors, and we have not taken you all out because of our loving hearts. Y'all call us misogynist, homophobic, anti-Semitic. You keep lying by putting all of those labels on us. But we've showed more empathy, more restraint than anybody else that we know. But Jamil Hill said to us that we could be culturally arrogant. You all make me sick. But Joe Biden, who's responsible for the murder, the death, and the destruction of some of your black fathers and nieces and nephews, but majority black men, they shrug their shoulders at that. But when Zaddy gets in their ear, even if Zaddy is a rabbi, even if Zaddy is a political candidate, even if Zaddy is a corporate owner, a Wall Street professional, she'll lose her mind in his presence and try to hold the black man to a standard that she refuses to hold our 465-year-old open enemies to. You got me messed up. It's fine if you cool with whatever it is you and little hands do behind closed doors, baby. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't tripping on some of you sisters. You know, back in the day, yeah, y'all, they wanted us to believe that the white man had to do with all this, and they wanted us to feel like that they was worthy of being married. Let's marry them. Let's screw over my old man. I understand if that's the past. But when you know better, you do better. And I'll be doggone if you get me. So let's just forgive Joe Biden. Let's overlook that. Wow! You are disrespecting black men. How dare you? Simone Sanders. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. We're talking about the breaking news of Kamala Harris being chosen as Joe Biden's VP. Shout out to you, Humble King, for your gift. Bless your voice, Sister Vicky. Your voice is needed. Thank you, beloved. Thousands of you in the chat live. We're so pleased that you're with us today. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't, please hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, would you? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button, would you? Text the word Queens to 31996. Text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Watch this. Listen. All why they want you to overlook that slave master that is Joe Biden. They're dogging out black men. Watch this. Do you all remember what Joe Biden's, one of his senior advisors said about a black man and about black men in general? Remember Uncle Luke? He wrote a sound political op-ed. Y'all remember I did a show about that too. And Simone Sanders, Joe Biden's linebacker. God, today, somebody say linebacker. Simone Sanders, who linebacks for Joe Biden. Literally, no exaggeration. Y'all play too much. I already read the Copyright Act of 1976. Y'all look at this clip real quick. I'm making sure the volume is down. Probably ain't no volume anyway to listen to. Watch this.
In the Northwest, we come from the threat.
Simone Sanders linebacking for Joe Biden. For a non-threatening, non-violent dairy protester. She linebacked, scared to death somebody's going to accidentally bump Joe Biden with that placard. Wasn't a threat. But she and all of her black feminine body, she has a beautiful shape. I'm not dissing the sister. But she used all of that black femininity for Zaddy. Put it all on the line and later talked about how she broke a nail. Now, y'all know I used to wear nails and stuff like that before. Growing my natural ones over again now. But if I'm finna break a nail, it ain't finna be for nobody Zaddy. Somebody talk black to me. If I'm breaking a nail, Zaddy ain't finna be, I'm not finna break no nail for no Zaddy. That same Simone Sanders. Y'all play too much. That same Simone Sanders that took a hit for Joe Biden. That same Simone Sanders that put it all on the line. In case y'all can't see her face well, I ain't finna play the sound on this. I just showing you this clip so you can see her face better. This Simone Sanders. She's now one of Joe Biden's senior advisors. She, I think it was last year's when I did that show. Tweeted out to her large audience and to those influencers and media folk that listen to her. When our brother Uncle Luke wrote a sound political piece on Kamala Harris, talking about how Kamala Harris has a history of locking up black men and stuff. Guess what she tweeted out to this black man who wrote an accurate political op-ed about Kamala Harris? She said that she was tired, watch this, of the unsolicited opinions of black men. But before she said that, she said that this black man that wrote it, she said that he was no political mastermind. So she disrespected him by telling him that he's not even smart enough to be in the realm of doing an op-ed piece, that he's no political mastermind. And then she went on to say that she was tired. So he's not the only, that wasn't the only black man that was speaking out against Kamala Harris's very terrible prosecutorial history and history of locking up black men and black women. Because he talked about that, she told black men to shut up. She said that she was tired of their unsolicited opinion. You all do know what solicitation means and what unsolicited mean. In other words, she's saying your unsolicited opinion. She's saying, Negro, you got to have permission. Because she was on CNN and because she knew she was in talks to be with Joe Biden, she thought she was something because Zaddy told her she was something. So she was telling the black man to shut your mouth, Negro. And then she disrespected him and told him he was not intelligent. Joe Biden, he surrounds himself with these kinds of black women who have no respect for intelligent black men. They're trying this gender war between us. And I ain't got nothing to do with you silly black feminist with your funny looking self. Slow, unspiritual, can't see for nothing the tricks of your 465-year-old open enemy. Becky is sitting here talking about Donald Trump, but she still overwhelmingly, by a majority, voted for him. This credibly alleged rapist and racist in chief, fell, lying, big businessman. Everything he got, he stole and lied, and the numbers are inflated and all kinds of other stuff. But they still call him Mr. President. White girl, Karen, Becky still showed up and voted for him. They're laughing at you, stupid, while you dogging your man. She still in that voting booth is my dear brother. May he rest in power. Dr. Colley once said, standing behind a glorified, he wasn't talking about feminists, I'm saying this about them, but he said this about the voting booth. They're standing behind a glorified shower curtain voting. While she talking all of this noise and getting you to throw away your own man. Slowness. They're still calling him Mr. President. Slowness. They're still benefiting from the system of white supremacy. And you out there on the front line. Slowness. Can't see for nothing. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I got to get ready to go here in a minute, family, because all I'm supposed to be doing is giving you breaking news. That's Kamala Harris. But I'm trying to let you know who Joe Biden surrounds himself with. All of these different black-looking women, these women that are only caricatures of true black women. He surrounds himself with those brands who he know are hostile to us in our community. That's not the only ones that Joe Biden surrounds himself with. Who else is Joe Biden? What other black-looking woman he loves to be around that was also on his VP list? What's her name? Susan Rice. Did a video on Susan Rice on Your Black World. That video went viral some months ago. I think, 300 some odd thousand people watched that video. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Don't forget, if you want to learn how to build a black business, go to flynubianbusiness.com. Somebody put that in the chat, please. Flynubianbusiness.com. But if you want to hear my mastermind, exclusive mastermind, you can get started for $1. Invest in yourself. After that, it's still a low monthly cost. But I believe that the spiritual gems I'm giving you are so powerful, they will change your life if you do them. I don't want no spectators. Now, I can't speak for those I'm collaborating with. But I don't want no spectators coming to the club, Vicky.com, to be a part of that mastermind. You come there because you are expecting something that you can activate in your life and see powerful change. I'm going to be talking about angels tomorrow, and I'm so excited. That's clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com. Get started for $1. Invest in yourself. You get more when you put something on it. You get more when you put something on it. Clubvicky.com. Watch this. Joe Biden believes in hanging around black women that have no respect for black men. Now, we know, if you're a swirler, that's fine. But we know Kamala, she married to a white Jewish man. Joe Biden also has on the list who? Susan Rice. Susan Rice, formerly working for Obama's administration. She used to also work for the Clinton administration. She was supposed to be Secretary of State. White men made sure she didn't get that job. She became a Security Council advisor and stuff. Watch this. And a UN ambassador as well. She married to a white man. Okay, cool. That's okay. But the thing that I told you, the problem that I have with these bones and biscuits and these political bed wenches is that you all are not cool with just building up white supremacy, caping for white supremacy. You have to go overboard, overcompensate, and then dog out black men at the same time. What did Susan Rice do? I got to find that link. And if somebody can find a link for me real quick that I did on Your Black World about Susan Rice, you can watch it later. Remember when Snoop rightly called out Gayle King? Well, Susan Rice, who had connections with with military officials, Susan Rice, who had access to some of the highest levels of government, she literally threatened Snoop Dogg and told him to shut the F up. No exaggeration. Y'all know I don't use language like that, but your people that you look up to. So this is what I'm talking about. Oh, there's some whores in the house. Cardi B is just the wild, obvious kind. She told Snoop, shut the F up. How many of y'all know I ain't lying? That's her words. I did the whole thing. I drug her butt. Roasted her as hard as I could. She told Snoop to shut the F up, but she didn't just say that. Susan Rice. She also said that she has an army. Basically telling him that she has an army that she was going to use to mobilize against him. And she told him, "You will lose." I'm quoting her. Someone that's actually literally has connections to military, political folk, higher ups in the military. She said that. Somebody talk black to me. That one link, it was the one I did on, is one on Your Black World. Let me see if this is it. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. No, this particular one, Queen, it's not that one, but it's one on Your Black World. You're getting close. I did two on her, didn't I? Be giving her this work. I don't play with these funny looking black women that you allow yourself to be used by an open enemy. I'm gonna call your funny looking self out. Care nothing about that. I don't give a doggone what these modern black feminists is telling your funny looking self. Babylon has fallen, slowness. You can put that one in the chat too, Queen. But the other one is one I did on Your Black World. Just pull up Vicky Dillard, I think, and Snoop. Put Vicky Dillard, Snoop, or Susan Rice is when she threatened him. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. Watch this. So Joe Biden, you know, he's probably going to pick her for another position in his administration. But remember, Susan Rice was also on his VP list. Joe Biden likes black women like that talk down to black men. Are y'all hearing me? I know they look dressed up and got two piece on and all that, but these are still ratchets and hood rats. They in the White House though. Those are the kinds of hoes that's in the White House. Not just, there's some hoes in this house. That's what Cardinal was. I'm finna get ready to get on them in a minute. Y'all just give me tomorrow for them. Multiple levels. God, today. Multiple levels. Look like somebody trying to send me a link right now. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. You got it, Queen. I got it. You got it. Look at my little people. Little Star. Shout out to Star. Y'all play too much. That's it, beloved. Thank you so much. Here, I'm going to put it in the chat, Dual. Star, one of my supporters, she ain't playing. She said, okay, here you go. I'm glad I saw it because I don't get to see all of these different things that y'all be sending me. Y'all know that. Watch this. Let me hit this. So family, take a look at this link that I'm putting in the chat right now. I call myself trying to put it in the chat. Shout out again to Star. This is the one right here, Dual. And Dual, you might have put it in there. I might have just missed it. So forgive me if I missed it. You know it's hard for me when I be all over the place and I'm trying to focus, which that's why I say I always shout out our moderators that do such a beautiful job. Family, listen, watch this. Let me say this and let me get ready to go. Yeah, that one's got over 313,000 views I did some months ago on Your Black World. But I want to say this and I'm done. For Joe Biden. This one, y'all know I discussed this briefly on the Vicky show. This is a piece from June. So just this year, y'all, just a couple months ago. Look at this. What does this say from Joe Biden? Now, y'all know that Kamala Harris is what? She's black and what? And Indian, right? And by the way, my understanding is Kamala's family, they was wealthy. Her dad was an intelligent man. Her mom, because you know, when they come from Indian stuff, they have them different caste systems. My understanding is she didn't come from no low caste. Her mom and them didn't come from no low caste. You was just coming to America to take advantage once again of the American dream based off our Black American nightmare. I'm about done. This piece says Joe Biden wants reparations for blacks expanded to include Native Americans. I love you, black. I love you back. Jamaican and Indian, right? But Joe Biden came out because finally a black man confronted him and said, what about reparations? Now, for those of you that want to keep acting like that the black grassroots don't mean nothing, for those of you that want to make us feel like that we don't know powerful, presidential candidates are battling our agenda. We control the narrative. Power in this season comes from the ground up. Watch this. I'm done. This piece from Washington Times. Joe Biden wants reparations for blacks expanded to include Native Americans. He was a part of an NAACP thing Wednesday during, it says here, Joe Biden passed Wednesday during a virtual town hall event with the NAACP on the chance to endorse reparations for Black Americans, saying that such a package must also include Native Americans. Pressed on the issue, Mr. Biden, the presumed Democratic presidential nominee, said he supports the concept, but said he wants to allow studies on the issue to play out before he goes all in on direct payments to African Americans. The answer, I'm quoting Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe, let's get his name right. Let's fix that. Let's show Joe Biden some respect and speak to him, call this man by his proper name, give him the proper moniker, Jim Crow Joe. I apologize. I haven't been doing right. The answer is, I'm quoting Joe Biden, quote, the answer is it depends on what was and will it include Native Americans as well. Who else does that sound like? Didn't I do a show dragging that funny looking Jane Elliott? She don't sit her funny looking self down somewhere. Didn't I do a show on Jane Elliott? Didn't Jane Elliott say the same thing when the brother told her that we're demanding reparations for Black folk? And she said that the natives need to get it first. See, that's their way of making sure that Black folks stay down. That's their way of making sure that we don't get what we're due and what we're owed. Somebody talk Black to me. Scamala. White folks love to run to that. Well-meaning, quote unquote, well-meaning white folk. Because they don't want us to exceed in society. After we was done picking cotton, they don't know what else to do. America, Black folks, we was never meant to be full citizens in this country. We were only brought here as a thing, as a property to be used to build this new world for white folk. The reason why we've been held for them ever since emancipation is because they never had a plan for us outside of cotton. So for us to demand reparations, for us to demand takeover, it's them saying, oh my God, this is property malfunctioning. The link is in the chat. Shout out to our moderators. For those of you that are asking, the moderators, they'll put my Cash App in there as well. A couple of you all gave. I hadn't a chance to look at it. I just got a notification. Thank you so much for those of you that are giving. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. Family, we're going to stay on top of this. I'm not going to spend the whole show telling you all the stuff that I know we got on Scamala. But because this is breaking news, I decided to shift. Do not miss tomorrow. How many of y'all going to be here tomorrow? You don't want to miss me go in and my commentary that I'm going to give about Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and the other self-proclaimed legendary hoes. I didn't call them that. That's literally the name that one of them gave themselves, is legendary hoe. I'm not going to just beat up on the women, but I'm getting ready to give a whole bunch of people some work. And it ain't what you're going to be hearing your other quote unquote Black leaders. Somebody talk Black to me. You don't want to miss this tomorrow. Black women, I'm talking to you. Black men, I'm talking to you. You do not want to miss tomorrow. Same time, same place, God willing. Right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com live, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Every one of you that gave, thank you so much. Every one of you said talk Black to me, thank you so much. If you didn't give and do any of that, if you liked, if you shared, if you're just here, if you gave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, thank you. You all matter. It is my privilege, my honor, my bliss. This is my holy mission, my joy. I have the honor to come before you and I bow to you. You most special people. I love you to pieces. Support Black media. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Don't forget FlyNubianBusiness.com if you want to learn how to build a Black business and learn from Black people. Do not miss my amazing mastermind tomorrow, where I'm going to be sharing with you a divine experience I had years ago with an angel and what that has to do with my mission now. That's a part of my mastermind class, my exclusive mastermind class, clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com. Don't forget to text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Again, Vicky Dillard, my name is. I'm here weekdays, typically 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated women just like you. We love you. I came to you in peace. I leave you in peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Ma'at hotel. Namaste. Free the land, beloved.